Welcome along to the Tondiraba Ice Hall in Tallinn, Estonia. It's the opening day of the European Figure Skating Championships. My name's Chris Howarth, delighted to have your company today in the capital city of Estonia. We're situated on a bay in the north of Estonia, on the shore of the Gulf of Finland, off the Baltic Sea. Well, this year, this marvellous city was awarded the title of European Capital of Sport. Very proud of it, they are too. Third time the Europeans have been in Tallinn. We were here in 2010 and 3 years ago in 2022 as well. This year, 161 skaters participating from 34 ISU member countries. We've got 31 women participating a little bit later on in the women's short program, but it's the pairs we're going to focus on first. And as you can see here, there's quite a crowd, and they've come to support the skaters, which is great. Conditions perfect. And there they are. In fact, spectators from all across Europe here. So as I said, we've got 18 teams split into 5 groups. It is a seeded draw. The medal contenders going in the final group as always, and the red-hot favourites for the title here, Minerva Fabian Haas and Nikita Volodin from Germany. They'll be last to skate. They, of course, won gold in the Grand Prix finals this year, and Germany haven't won the title since 2011 in Bern in Switzerland, when Aniola Savchenko and Robin Solkovi won the title. Remember that well. So there's the Germans, and they're here to support their team, rightly so. So as I said, there are fans from right across Europe here. And, they're making their voices heard too. Opening group, 3 teams representing Iceland, Switzerland and the Ukraine, and there's confirmation of how the teams will go. The first 6 there. So we'll have the first 3 teams, then an ice resurface, and then 3 teams in the second group as well. That's the situation down to 12, and there the final group and more. The Georgians in pretty good form as well. They'll be last to go in the penultimate group. Team that finished second last year, winners of the Junior World Championships last year as well. So keep your eye on them. They're the panel of judges that have got to sort this one out. So many officials here. There's over 50 judges here working over the 4 days of competition. So just about ready to get underway with the action here in the pairs short program. And there they are, the first 3 teams getting ready. And that's the first team. What a moment for them, competing in their first European Championships. Julia Silvia Gunnarsdottir and Manuel Piazza for Iceland. Second to go, Oksana Volomodz and Tom Bouvard from Switzerland. First Europeans for them too. And third to go, they've been here before, Sofia Holichenko and Artem Terensky from the Ukraine. We wish them all the best. So here we go, the 6-minute warm-up for these 3 teams. Chance for them to feel the ice, get their skating legs on. Hope you've got your skating legs on. I've got mine on. It really is just a perfect arena, this, for a European Championships. The stadium holds around 4,000 people. So there, what a moment. Julia and Manuel first to go for Iceland. And this team They're the first pair skating team to represent Iceland in an ISU international competition. So let's hope the nerves don't get to them too much. And perhaps the draw favouring them, to be honest. If you're first to go, obviously you don't want to do too much in the final minute of the warm-up, but you don't have to settle yourself down when you get off the ice. Sometimes that can be quite unnerving, and the gremlins start talking to you and negative thoughts get in your head. You don't want any of that. So second to go, the team from Switzerland. This is another team competing at the Europeans for the first time. It's Anna William Oz and Tom Bouvard. Anna previously competed for France, and this is a team that only got together last year, so all about experience for them. They've done a couple of competitions, competed in Dortmund. That was their first international event, and they won there, so it really was a great debut for them, and did pretty well in the Warsaw Cup as well. That was a Challenger Series event, finished in 4th place there. Let's see how they look. Yeah, because there's little forwards on the landing there. Throw double loop. And third to go, the team from Ukraine, the two-time Ukrainian national champions. This is the third time they've competed in the European Championships. Sofia Holichenko and Artem Dalensky. They were 11th last year. It'd be great for them if they could get inside the top 10 here. They need to put in a flawless performance in this short program if they possibly can. These two competed in the Warsaw Cup as well, where they finished in 7th place. Competed in the Junior Grand Prix in Gdansk last year, where they finished in 2nd place, looking pretty good. So I got a chance to watch some of the practices of the pairs. Didn't see them all, but saw the top teams, and I can tell you the Germans look in pretty good form, as do the Georgian team. Anastasia Metelkina and Luka Berolava, who will be last to go in the penultimate group, as I said earlier. You want to keep your eye on them. Of course, as we've said before, you can't win the event in the short program, but you can get yourself in a lot of trouble and make it very difficult to win a medal with mistakes in the short. You've got to go clean. To remind you, 7 elements will be performed. There'll be side-by-side jumps, a twist, a lift, a throw, a death spiral, a spin, and a step sequence. So getting close to the final minute of this warm-up. So of course the first team will want to settle down now, just compose themselves, get their breath for their performance. Yeah, slight hand down there, loads of height. And sometimes when you're watching on the TV, you can't grasp just how big these throws are. The amount of speed that the teams have across the ice, and the amount of length those girls cover in the throws is just incredible. It defies belief. It's fantastic to watch live. Important words. They're looking confident. Yeah, she looks like she means business. So So just to remind you, the team from Iceland first to go, Julia and Manuel. They'll be followed by the Swiss team, Oksana and Tom. And last to go, the Ukrainian team, Sofia and Artem. Wish them all the very best of luck. So that's it. So to get us underway in the pairs short program at the European Championships, it's Julia Silva Gunnarsdottir and Manuel Piazza for Iceland. Oh, good start. Side-by-side triple toes. And there's the twist. He caught her well. Oh, what a shame. So much focus going into the throw triple salto. Just couldn't control the landing. Yeah, what a moment for these two. And you can see what it means. Yeah, there were a couple of mistakes in the program, but they're going to build, they're going to grow from the experience of not only competing here, but the experience gained on the practice sessions as well. Fantastic stuff. Julia Silva Gunnarsdottir and Manuel Piazza. First team to represent Iceland in the pairs at an ISU event. And they've done themselves proud. proud coaches on the side as well. These two spend some of their time training in Bergamo in Italy, and the rest of the time in Reykjavik. But it is all about experience for this team. Remember, this is only their third international competition together. That's how it started, those triple toes. A little bit out of sync, but both of them clean. Here's the twist. I thought he caught her pretty well. Yeah, she seemed to keep her hand away. A bit of a stutter with the free leg on the way out. Getting level 2 for that. Here's the lift. He showed great control, changing the direction of rotation. This is the salco. Look at the length that she gets on it. Just the left side got away from her on the landing there. Couldn't maintain control, which was a shame. The back outside death spiral. He's nice and deep in the pivot. Really working the knees. He's got to stay down. And then they got a little bit out of sync in the spin, didn't they? See, he's got a really big inside edge going down into that sit position. Yep, for the most part, a very solid performance from these two. Well, their best score on the short was, 41.93. It's 48.58. It's a new season's best for Julia and Manuel. Can't do better than that. Well done, guys. So it's another team competing at the Europeans for the first time. This, a young team from Switzerland. Big moment for them. Oksana Williamos and Tom Bouvard. So much height on the twist. Perfect unison on the triple toes too. Same start for this short for these two. Whoa, she hung on by the skin of her teeth. Well, they gave that everything. A really dynamic performance from the Swiss team here. Wasn't that fun? Well done, Oksana Vulimos and Tom Bouvard. What a debut. Plenty of Swiss fans here. And these two really have given them something to shout about. I don't know about you, but I love that. Great choice of music. He loved it too. Yeah, it was a good choice of music. It's something that suited their character. That picture really does sum up what a team effort this is. There's a lot of work that goes in behind the scenes to get a team together, to be in the right frame of mind, to be able to perform like that. This is how it all began. See, she gets the split, good elevation, he catches her well, a bit of contact, lose a little bit on the GOE. But this was brilliant. Look at the unison between them. Both those triple toes nice and clean. A key element in the short program, that's for sure. Throw triple loop. And a lesser skater might have put a hand down there, but not a bit of it for Oksana. Nice and deep. Getting level 2. For the death spiral. Just felt the program looked a little bit untidy towards the end. There's that last element, the side-by-side combination spin. They had a very difficult entry going into that. Difficult when you're out there on your own, let alone trying to do it in unison with another skater. So they've been close to 60 points before, 58.60 they got in the Warsaw Cup. What now for the team from Switzerland? Yep, 54.62, not as good as they got at the Warsaw Cup, but still, this of course a very different kettle of fish. They'll take that and they go into the lead. So one more team to go in this opening group, and this is a team that have competed at the Europeans before, knocking on the door of a top 10 finish. They were 11th last year. We wish them all the best of luck. This is Sofia Holichenko and Artem Dalensky for the Ukraine. Wow, didn't hang about going into that. Triple twist. Oh, she just stepped out of the triple salto. That was a monster. Throw triple loop, just huge. Oh, that was a really classy way to finish. Magnificent unison on the side-by-side spins at the end there. What a dynamic performance these two gave. Sofia Holichenko and Artem Delensky from the Ukraine. Just love the way they attack the program. Well, you sense, looking at this opening group, that we're in for a fantastic competition here. Just to remind you, there are 18 teams participating in this pairs short. And often we've seen the opening group littered with mistakes, but that's not the case here. It's a great level right from the off. What you say? The focus, just love it. There's that twist. You can see she doesn't get as much elevation as some of the other teams, but boy oh boy does she rotate quickly. There's the Salchow, just couldn't control the landing. That's such a pity. But she really made sure of that. Throw triple loop, just magnificent, great knee bend. And he was so controlled all the way through the lift. Great footwork, lovely position there in the back outside death spiral. And so many interesting transitions throughout the program, and that's important too. Yeah, if we have an afternoon of clean programs, it's going to come down to the grade of execution and that component score. The skating skills, the program's so important. So it is a season's best for these two. Fantastic stuff, 56-73, and they go shooting into the lead. So 16 teams will make it through to the free skate. And you can see the cue on the screen there, but that's confirming that they have qualified for the free. 2 teams, and it's likely to be the 2 teams in second and third place there won't make it through. So that's the first group. We've got an ice resurface now. Take about 15 minutes or so. And then we'll be back with the next 2 groups before another ice cut, and then the final 2 groups will follow that. Just to remind you, looking ahead, red hot favourites last to go, Minerva Fabian Haas and Nikita Volodin, winners of the Grand Prix final for Germany. Germany haven't won the title since 2011, so a lot at stake for them. A lot to look forward to. We'll take a break. We'll be back, as I said, in about 15 minutes. See you in a moment.
ladies and gentlemen. How was the first part of our competition? Are we good? Nice to hear that. By the way, now we have a little break. It's not so long. If you have to go somewhere, you have to do it right away because we're gonna continue in some 10 minutes. But during this time, it is my honor to show you this one video that we made where we talk about what is the difference between ice dance and pair skating. So keep your eyes on the screen. Let's see the video.
Welcome to the basics. The difference between ice dancing and pair skating. I was a pair skater. Big, long element, dynamic, risky, that lift above the head all the way down the ice. Pretty incredible stuff. You grow or assistantly wading across the ice. Amazing business.
In ice dance, skaters must maintain balance and should be separated and cannot be more than 2 arms lengths apart. This drill adds an interesting rare challenge. It's fascinating to see how the ice dancers skillfully maneuver through complex elements while maintaining such close contact.
And one of the interesting things about pair skating is men will use a card grip, which is essentially a kind of a glue that goes over the hand to ensure that the grips between the woman and the man stay firm because it's very, very dangerous to just off.
No, that I think is very good program. The difficulty, the complexity, and the risk of the pair styles are not
nii, head külalised, kes on ka siin meil tulnud siitsamast lähemalt. Meil on väga palju tulnud külla siit mujalt Euroopast inimesi ja ma tahan tervitada ka eesti keeles kõiki neid, kes on eestlased ja on tulnud ja leidnud Tallinn jäähalli üles ja tulnud meiega koos siin nautima seda mõnusat iluuisutamise päeva. Meil on ees ootamas veel teine osa paarissõidu lühikavast ja täna on ka meil ees ootamas naiste üksiksõidu lühikava. Homne päev toob endaga kaasa meeste üksiksõidu lühikava ja paarissõidu vabakava ning ka jäätantsu, rütmitantsu. Ning pean ütlema, täna reedel on meil jäätantsu, rütmitants ja naiste üksiksõidu vabakava, nii et meil on tulemas tegelikult 4 päeva mõnusat olemist. Seega, leidke omale hetki, leidke omale aeg ja olge siin meiega. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was just talking in Estonian language, so what's going to happen today? We're going to go on with the pair short program, and today there's going to be also women's short program. Tomorrow there will be men's short program plus pairs free skate. So today and tomorrow, and also day after tomorrow, there will be full days of ice skating. But for you guys who are here, we have prepared one more video, and this is we are calling this video like Know Your Partner. So let's see, how good do we know or they know their partners? So I just got the information that from the judges that we can't right now show you the video. We're going to see the next break that we're going to have because the competition is going to start before the video ends. And we want to show it in a full length, so we are not cutting it. So we have still a few moments left before the competition starts, and we're going to see what's going to happen now. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a time for a little walk, then walk around. Do some walking around our ice area. You will find there good food, you will find there something to buy, and you just can walk. Make your steps, as you know, 10,000 steps is the minimum that we're going to do today. So keep it straight and do it. But we have still a few seconds, and then we can go on. So, Erika and Tauri, when you're ready, it's your turn.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to compete with our competition?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the second group of skaters.
Well, welcome back. We're ready to get underway with the warm-up group number 2, and the first team being presented to the crowd here, Sophia Schala and Livio Meyer for Austria. They will get us underway. They're followed by the German team. We've got 3 German teams participating this afternoon. This is Letitia Rocha and Louis Schuster. And last to go in this opening group, the twins from Sweden, Greta and John Crawford.
Skaters, your 6 minutes warm-up starts now.
So there's confirmation of how they'll go in this second warm-up group. Just to remind you, it's the team from Ukraine leading at the moment, Sofia Holichenko and Artem Derensky, and they have qualified for the free. 16 out of the 18 will make it through. So let's take a closer look at the teams. Sofia and Livio competing in the Europeans for the 3rd time. They were 18th last year, 17th the year before. They are 3-time national champions of Austria.
Sophia is 24 years old. Livia is 27.
Sophia competed as a single skater, and that's pretty important for pair skating. If you've got good skills in singles, it goes a long, long way to helping you become a successful pair skater. Got to be brave as well, that's for sure. Had a busy season, competed in the Golden Spin where they finished in 5th place. And they did pretty well there. They got a season's best score in both the short and the free there. Second to go, the German team. Letitia and Louis, runners-up in the German National Championships this year. And another team that competed in the Golden Spin. Close to getting on the podium there. They finished in 4th place. Got a personal best in the free skate at the Golden Spin.
Letitia is 20 and Louis is 23 years old.
A lot of focus. They haven't competed at the European Championships since 2022. Finished in 19th place then.
Coach Ingmar Storer is the 1997 World Pairs champion with Mandy Woodsell. They are 2 times national.
Just getting the timing going there.
Letitia Roche, Louise Schuster.
They've looked pretty solid in practice. Remember these teams chasing that 56.73 from the Ukrainian team. Side-by-side double axels there from the twins from Sweden. It's a little short on rotation, I think. Certainly Greta there. Will be something the technical panel will really take a close look at. Just to remind you, in the jumps, if you're inside the last quarter, the technical panel will give you a cue, which means that you're going to get the base value for the jump, but the grade of execution, the mark that the judges give you, has to go down. If you're more than a quarter of rotation short, you're in between a half and a quarter short, then you're going to get an under rotation, so you get about 75% of the base value and a negative GOE, so that's going to hurt you. And if you're more than half a rotation short, then you get a downgrade. So that means if you're going, say, for a triple toe, they'll give you the base value of a double and a negative GOE, and that can be a killer in the short program. So rotation on the side-by-side jumps is very key indeed. So just got a couple of minutes to go in this warm-up. Yeah, that'll do. We see a little bobble on the landing of the twist. You want to make that landing as clean as you possibly can. Yeah, that'll do. A solid triple salco. Sophia looking pretty relaxed out there. Full of confidence. So just approaching the final minute now. Just to remind you, it'll be the Austrians to go first. Sophia and Livio. Then the German team, Letitia and Louis. And Greta and John for Sweden will be last to go. The leaders at the moment, Sofia Holichenko and Artem Darensky for the Ukraine. No prizes for guessing who she's come to support. Well, I can tell you that this venue is sensational. The Tondiraba Ice Hall here, just outside, or sort of on the outskirts of Tallinn. And it's a relatively new stadium, a 4,000-seater. Fantastic sound system in here. And this was the venue for the Estonian my mind's gone blank now. Eurovision Song Contest, that's what I was looking for. So when they were selecting their act a couple of years ago, this was the venue for that event. So here we go, second group. Austrians out first, Sophia Schaller and Livio Meyer. Third time at Europeans for them. They know what it's all about. About round on the twist. Not the cleanest of landings there from Sophia on the triple salto. So the first two elements getting a negative GOE. This needs to be good. And it was. She made that one. Slow triple salto. Well, it was a lot of fun, that performance. Good choice of music, something they could get their teeth into. But just a few mistakes creeping in. Those negative grade of executions are going to hurt them, that's for sure. Sophia Schaller, Livio Meyer for Austria. Just wonder whether the nerves got the better of them a little bit there. These teams, well, as with all the skaters in these championships, will have gone through these programs time and time again. Sometimes 2 or 3 times on a session, back-to-back run-throughs. This is how it all began. It's the twist. You can see a lot of contact there, so they're getting a negative GOE on that. And here's the Salko. You see, nice tight position, but she has to put a turn on the end of that. Couldn't maintain control and stop the rotation. A little bit over the toe rake, but hangs on to the throw, and that really was crucial. Lovely balance point in the lift, and she's holding the skate. That's getting the level up. Back outside death spiral there. You can see a little bit out of sync on the spin. So their season's best, 56.61. That would put them in second place if they can get that. No, it's not to be today. It's going to be third, 52.11. And those negative GOEs creeping in there, hurting these two. So it is third place at the moment for Charlotte and Meyer. So the Germans up next. Letitia Rocha and Louis Schuster. Haven't competed at Europeans for 3 years now. Slight touch of the free foot on the way out of the throw. Yeah, lovely air position on the twist. Oh, got it wrong on the double axel. That's going to hurt. Well, high-octane stuff from the German team. And they'll be hoping that can continue all the way through the afternoon. Letitia Rocha and Louis Schuster. This team finished second in the German national championships this year. And I think they'd be pretty pleased with how things went out there on the ice here in Tallinn. Just to remind you, it could be a big afternoon for the German team. The German champions, winners of the Grand Prix final last to go, and over Fabian Haas and Nikita Volodin, red hot favourites here to win gold. All that coming up a little bit later on, but we focus on the highlights now from Letitia and Louis. You can see that free foot just touching the ice on the way out there. A little bit of contact on the landing of the twist as well. You can see she didn't get a lot of elevation, and that double axel under-rotated. It'll be interesting to see what the technical panel do with that. So their personal best score is 63.11, 53.77, the best they got this season, and they beat that here, 55.18. It is second place. They'll take that. Still the Ukrainian team out in front, and so on the ice now, competing in their third European Championships, the twins from Sweden. Train in France, but here very much flying the Swedish flag. We wish them well, Greta and John Crawford. A little bit uncomfortable on the exit of that twist. Oh, she spotted the landing perfectly there. He was rotated on the double axel and hand down as well. Really difficult entry into the lift. Uncomfortable on the footwork. Well, good to see them smiling at the end of that performance. And you could see a few negative grade of executions creeping in to the program. Just to put it into perspective, these two have only got 52 as their highest score to date. Really enjoying the experience. That's the important thing. I think it's going to be tough for them to make it through. They've got to get a personal best. They needed to skate a real humdinger of a performance to stand a chance, I think. Bruno Massot greeting them at the door.
Search the horizon, watching out for smoke and fire.
So here's that twist. You can see she's doing everything she can not to make contact on the landing there. Good transition. So there's the throw triple salto. She checked that really well. Now watch him on the double axel. Didn't really get good purchase on the takeoff there, and you can see he was short of rotation. That's going to hurt him more than actually putting the hands down. Just felt they backed off going into the double axels, which is a real shame. So they've got to get above 54.62 to qualify. Yeah, 49.14, it is fifth. And there's confirmation of that. So that's the situation as we head into group number 3. Teams from Italy, Finland, France and Poland coming up in this group. So to get us underway, the Italian team. Irma Caldara and Riccardo Maglio. They'll be followed by the team from Finland. Melania Vanhanen and Filippo Clerici. Then the husband and wife team from France, Camille and Pavel Kovalev. And last to go, team from Poland, Julia Czeczenina and Mikhail Wozniak. So that's how it go in this third group. Things certainly going to hot up here. Three of the 4 teams have got over 60 points before. So First of all, we look at the Italian team competing in the Europeans for the first time. Irma and Riccardo. These two did well in the diamond spin when they finished in 3rd place this season. Were 8th in the Warsaw Cup and 7th in the Lombardia Trophy. Trained in Torino in Italy. And really focused out there, setting up their throw triple loop. Just going through the preparations there. The Finns second to go. Melania Vannanen and Filippo Clerici. 3rd time at the European Championships. Well, 2nd time together. They were 14th last year. Competed in the World Championships as well, where they finished in 18th place. Did a couple of Grand Prix this season. Skate America and the Finlandia Trophy. 8th in Skate America, 7th in Helsinki. Yeah, they are the current national champions of Finland. Won the title for the last 2 years. Then the French team. Didn't compete last year at Europeans or Worlds, but in 2023 finished in 6th place. That was a great result from them. Really strong team if they can put it together. Finished 7th in Angers in the French Grand Prix and 6th in the Cup of China this season. A really powerful team. They're 4 times French national champions. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Teamed up in 2014. And they got married in 2017. And then the Polish team. Julia Chetanina and Michael Wozniak. 2nd time for them competing at the European Championships together. They were 10th last year. Competed in Worlds as well, where they finished in 19th place. 2-time the Polish national champions. And these two skated really well in the golden spin in Zagreb. Won gold there, and the best performances of their career so far in both the short and the free. So they're in pretty good shape coming into this European Championships. Only been together since 2023. It certainly seems to be a really good partnership. These two train in Berlin with Nolan Siegert and the team there. He looks happy. So we're in the final minute now. So just to remind you, it'll be the Italians going first, then the Finns. They'll be followed by the French team, and last to go, the Poles. Target for these teams at the moment, 56.73, the leading score. by Sofia Polichenko and Artem Darensky of the Ukraine. They've done well. Remember, they were third to skate. So to get us underway, representing Italy, the team that finished third in Italian national championships this year, Irma Caldara and Riccardo Maglio. Oh, down on the double axel. Yeah, really good effort on the triple twist. Slight touchdown with a free foot on the triple loop. Yes, super unison on that side-by-side spin at the end there. An awful lot to be proud of, and particularly after the shaky start. Really showed some character there. Irma Caldara and Riccardo Maglio. Yeah, it's not easy when that first element doesn't go according to plan. But these two showed real character. They put the mistake behind them, kept their focus, and then just worked their way through the program an element of it at a time, and that's exactly what they had to do. That's a sign of a really good training. So important when you're practicing to work on that. If you make a mistake, don't turn the music off and go back to the beginning. You gotta find a way to find your timing and your rhythm. And you could see on the slow-mo that she was short of rotation on that double axel. That's part of the reason that she went down. And of course that's going to hurt her. Touchdown with a free foot there on the way out of the throw as well. Really difficult balance point on the lift. A pleasing program. They use the music well. Yeah, I thought this was sensational. The timing, or the unison between them. Even through the change of foot and through all the changes of position on that combination spin, they did so well. So they're chasing that 56.73. They've had a 58.95 before, got that in the NHK trophy a couple of years ago. 53.75. That is a new season's best for them. It's enough to put them in 4th place. I think they were hoping for more, and she knows how important that mistake on the double axel will have been there. Goal for them to make it through, and they've done that. They'll be in the free for sure. Well, hang on to your hats. There's plenty of Finns that have made the trip here to Tallinn. It's the Finnish national champions on the ice now. Second time for them competing at Europeans together, 14th last year. Can they do better here? Melania Vannanen and Filippo Clerici. Oh, that's a shame. Down on the triple toe. And making heavy weather of the throw too. Every picture tells a story. It was a tough day in the office. See lots of support for these two. Come on, get up. Yeah, they would have done this program so many times cleanly. There's the twist at the beginning. And here's the toe loop. Just think she didn't quite get the elevation. It's really hard to stop the rotation and nail the landing if you don't get enough lift. And you can see even on the throw, the confidence had gone a little bit, I think. And just felt the unison between them. It just wasn't a great skate. It's horrible when you're out there and the timing deserts you and you can't find your feet. Happened to me a lot. In fact, it still does. Lovely choice of music, Santa Esmeralda. Classic piece. Of course, their goal is to really make it through into the free if they possibly can. Oh, 51.68 in 6th place. They're going to make it. They will make it, I think. Well, great to see these two back at the European Championships. They were 6th a couple of years ago. What now for Camille and Pavel Kovalev from France? Oh, she doubled out on the toe. Much better on the throw. Well, I love the energy of that performance. Yeah, really fun team to watch. Trying to sell it well. Laurent Depuy greets him at the door.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling? There's no escape.
Good speed on the twist, great air position. You can see there's not a lot of elevation in there, so a little uncomfortable on the landing. You see here, just watch her on this toe loop. She just does 2 turns, he does 3. So that will get the base value of a double toe only. Well, that wonderful knee bend that she has and the strength that she has get her through the throw there.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling?
Good control, great depth on the back outside death spiral, some good transitions. Love the program. Yeah, how's that for timing? Well, he's pleased. Pleased as punch. So 54.81's their season best score. 57.13, things going in the right direction for Camille and Pavel. I think they'll take that. So they go into the lead. So last to go in group number 3. It's the 2-time Polish national champions, Julia Chichenina and Mikhail Wozniak. Yeah, they made that look easy. A little bit out of sync on the triple toes. You can see he had to put a turn in to maintain control, so they're going to lose a little bit on the GOE there. Free leg on the way out of the throw. Triple flip.
I never made it with moderation. No, I never understood. All the feeling was all or nothing. And I took everything I could.
Uncanny unison.
I'm trying to be you. Oh, it's a lady with moderation. Well, don't you know
Well, that really was a fabulous skate, and they loved it. So did they. Ulia Chetanina and Mikhail Wozniak from Poland. Small errors sneaking in, but for the most part they nailed it. Yeah, this team, they come here, remember, on the back of a win in the golden spin, so keeping the momentum going, that's important for them. And they got over 60 points there. 62.76 was their score at the golden spin. Nobody's been in the 60s yet. There's that twist at the beginning. Safely through that. Now watch these toe loops. Do they make the rotation? Yeah, they do. You can see that lack of control on the end of it. He made the rotation. That's key. You're going to lose a little bit on the grade of execution. Riddick may have stayed off actually on that. Uncanny unison on the side-by-side spins. Such a difficult entry into the lift. Great to see some innovation. And very, very deep on that death spiral. Didn't get a great running edge on the way out, just lost the momentum a little bit. Got a negative GOE on that. So can they get over 60 points here? 57.14 or more would give them the lead. Remember, it's Kamil and Pavel Kovalev for France leading at the moment. Yeah, 60.31, that'll do. Not as good as they did in the golden spin. Obviously those little errors creeping in. It wasn't a clean skate, but it will put them into the lead. That's the important thing. So we're just over halfway, and that is the situation. Chetanina and Wozniak for Poland leading. Kamil and Pavel Kovalev for France in second place, and Sofia Holichenko and Artem Dalensky from the Ukraine in third now. Remember, they did so well, didn't they? They were third to skate in that opening group. That's the situation further down. You can see Greta and John for Sweden, and the team from Iceland won't make it through to the free. So the ice being prepared now. We've got an ice resurface coming up before the final two groups. We've got 8 teams still to skate. And remember, it is seeded, so all the medal hopefuls coming up over the next hour and a half or so. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us.
So, ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, I'm not on ice, I'm not on Kiss and Cry, I'm right now here where all the audience is, so all of these who are not going to have a walk or just do something, with you guys, we're gonna play some games. And of course, during this ice break, we have some 15 minutes, not more. So we have some 3-4 minutes for the games. I have few videos prepared for you to watch, but we're gonna start. I'm gonna come down here so you can see where I am. I'm almost here so everybody can see. And we're gonna play a little quiz game. So if you think you know the answer, just raise your hand, I will come to you, and if you give me a correct answer, we have a little prizes for you to give away. So, the question is very simple. As you know, we are in Estonia, we are in Tallinn, and in Tallinn there are few places that you need to go definitely when you are here. One of the places is not very far from here. You can see it outside. This is Tallinn TV Tower, from where you can see all the Tallinn. The question is simple. Push your luck. How tall is Estonian TV Tower? If you have internet with you, check it. If you don't, try your luck. So, how many meters is Estonian TV Tower? What do you think? Is it 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, a kilometer? So if you know the answer, just give me a wave. I will come to you, and if you do it correctly, we have a prize waiting. So, anyone? How tall is over there? You have answer? Good. We are going over there. She's checking the correct answer. Just say it out loud. How many meters? Yes, correct answer is coming over there. It's more than 300, 313, 300, somewhere there. So let's give a first prize over there. Thank you for answering. Now you can take water or something with your own bottle of our competition. I have one more question. Now I'm coming on this side. And the competition and it's not about Estonia, it's about this venue where we are right now. All these seats that are around us. How many there are? How many people can sit in main arena in here? Just give me a number. I can tell you it's more than 1,000 and it's less than 10,000. It's between there. So how many people can sit in main arena in Tondiraba jäähall, where we are right now? What do you think? I can tell you it's, okay, I give you a clue. It's more than 3,000. But it's still less than 10,000. Over there? Yes. Sorry, the hand was over there first. So, we need to go there. I'm very sorry. Can we go through here? Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Let's see. Just scream it out loud. Yes, correct. Let's give one prize over there. You have to go there. I don't know how, but go from there, up there, and down there. And you are correct. Where did you find it? Internet, yeah? Okay, good, good. It's, yeah, there can be over 5,800 people sitting here, so quite much. Right now we have some, I think, 10,000 already. I have one more question. So now it's about speed because it's an easy one. So ladies and gentlemen, question is, how many countries are completing today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow in our European Championships here in Tallinn right now? Correct! 34 is correct. Nice one. This was fast, by the way. So I have a few more questions left, but we have to find another ice break for that, because now we're gonna see a video about where gonna happen next year the competition. So the tickets are on sale already. So next year, next competition. Right now we are here in Estonia. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take you backstage where nobody can go except the persons with this kind of card that I have. But we did it a video with the brothers Selevko, and we're gonna give you a clue what's happening backstage. So look at the screen and let's see what they did and where they did.
Here's our practice room.
So thank you. Now we have been on the backstage where also life is happening all the time. But ladies and gentlemen, dear audience, it is time to continue our competition. So prepare yourself for the next stage and Harvey, let's go.
Welcome back. We've got 2 groups to go, 8 more teams to compete here in this pair short program at these European Championships. So group number 4 about to be introduced now, and to get us underway, it's the Brits, Anastasia Vapin-Law and Luke Digby for Great Britain. Good support for them here. And there the Dutch team, Daria Danilova and Michel Tsiba. They'll be followed by the second of 3 German teams. Could be a big night for the German team here. We'll see how things pan out, but this is Annika Hocker and Robert Kunkel, bronze medalists a couple of years ago at the European Championships. And last to go in this group, the Junior World Champions, second last year, Anastasia Metlkina and Luka Berulava for Georgia. So here we go. This is the lineup for this penultimate group. I saw, yeah, pretty much all of these teams practice yesterday. And the Georgian team look in fine fettle, I can tell you. As did these two, Anastasia Vapin-Law, Luke Digby for Great Britain, the 4-time British national champions. This 4th time for them competing at the European Championships. Got inside the top 10 last year, finished in 9th place. Had a pretty good season. Runners-up in the Warsaw Cup, that was a good result for them. Competed in 2 Grand Prix events this season, finished in 6th place in both of those. They competed in Allen in Texas, at Skate America, the first Grand Prix of the season, and the NHK Trophy in Tokyo.
They are 4-time national champions and the current title holders. On the ice, she enjoys
They look pretty good in practice. Simon Briggs on the side there. He certainly seems pleased with how things are going for his team. There's Luke. That'll do. Nice solid double axel. So it'll be the Dutch team of Daria Danilova and Michel Tsiba who will follow them. They were in 8th place. So there's an interesting battle between the Brits and the Dutch team. They were 8th last year, Daria and Michel. See how she looks here. Yeah, good elevation on that triple salto, nice landing too. Now, he had all sorts of trouble. To be honest, I didn't see him land 1 triple salto in practice yesterday. That's not to say that he won't be on the money today. There he is. Just seemed to be rushing the timing. Is he going to do one here? Come on, Michel, you can do it. He was listening. Couldn't do that for love nor money yesterday. But when it counts, that's what it's all about. That'll be a confidence booster for him. So these two competed in a couple of Grand Prix as well. They were 7th in Skate Canada and finished in 5th place in the NHK Trophy. So they'll be followed by the German team, Annika Hocker and Robert Kunkel. Bronze medalists at the European Championships back in 2023. Seemed to not find that sort of form last season. Finished 7th at Europeans last year, but did pretty well in the World Championships where they finished in 5th place. Couldn't get on the podium this year in the Grand Prix. 4th in both Skate Canada and the NHK Trophy. But this a team that really could threaten for a medal here. And they've looked pretty solid in practice. Really powerful team. Got 67.37 in the NHK Trophy this year. Let's see how things look here. Setting up those, oh, doubled out sounds. And they're the Georgian team, runners-up at Europeans last year. Can they go one place higher here? They are in great form, I can tell you. Junior world champions, Anastasia Metelkina and Luka Berulava. They made it into the Grand Prix finals this year by virtue of the fact they won the NHK Trophy, finished in 4th place in Skate America, and they were eventually the bronze medalists in the Grand Prix finals in Grenoble. But I tell you, they have looked red hot here. Look at that, pristine clean.
Skaters, there is 1 minute left in this warm-up.
So into the closing minute now. Just to remind you, it'll be Anastasia Vapin-Law, Luke Digby for Great Britain first to go. Then for the Netherlands, Daria Danilova and Michel Tsiba. Be followed by the Germans, Annika Hocker and Robert Kunkel. Last to go for Georgia, it'll be Anastasia Metelkina and Luka Berulava. Remember, they were runners-up last year. Important words there from Mr. Briggs. And just to remind you, the final group will be led off by the Hungarians, Pavlova and Sevchenko. Then 2 Italian teams, Rebecca Glade and Filippo Ambrosini, bronze medalists last year. Then Sarah Conti and Niccolo Macci, champions from 2023. And they're the winners of the Grand Prix in great form. Minerva Fabian Haas and Nikita Volodin will be last to skate for Germany. Leading at the moment, remember, the Poles, Ulia Chetinina and Michael Wozniak, score of 60.31, the target for these teams.
Next on the ice, representing Great Britain, Anastasia Vapin-Law, Luke Digby.
So the Union Jacks are waving. It's the British champions who get us underway in this penultimate group in the pairs short program. Anastasia Vapin-Law and Luke Digby. Some nerves there. Start. Comes the triple twist. Lovely clean double axels. Perfect. Throw triple salto. Yeah, that will do very nicely indeed. Well done. Anastasia Vapin-Law, Luke Digby, the British champions. A nod of the head there from Anastasia. She'll take that. Brilliant. Well done, guys. Couple of the elements being reviewed by the technical panel. The lift was being looked at. They'd given it level 4 in real time, and it stays as a level 4. That's good news for them. Just taking a look at the death spiral at the moment now. Remember, the technical panel have the chance to look back on certain elements, and as do the judges as well. So I can tell you it's all good news looking down. The level's very, very good on all the elements, as you'd expect, because Simon Briggs himself is a technical specialist and a very good one too. So that's how it all began. That was the twist. See, she works hard to make sure there's no contact there. And I'm just looking down. Every single element in the program getting a positive GOE. Those double axles there, nothing wrong with that. He's leading the applause. And this was key, wasn't it? You can see how hard she worked on the landing of this. Great elevation. She's a little bit late down in the knee on the landing of the throw triple salto, but maintain control. That's the important thing. Really nice program. Lighthouse by Patrick Watson, the music. Yeah, I honestly think they could not have done much better. Well, can they get close to a personal best or a season's best? 66.54. They got in the Warsaw Cup. They finished second in the Warsaw Cup. Can they get close to that here? Oh yeah, 64.83. That's a pretty good score for them. And the British champions go into the lead. Remember, we've got 7 teams to go, but that's great news for Anastasia and Luke. So the pressure's on for these two now. Representing the Netherlands, Daria Danilova and Michel Tsiba. Yeah, he's pumped. Remember, he had problems with the triple salto in practice. Did a nice one in the warm-up here. Can he do it when it counts? There's a good start. That's the triple twist. So as the Salcho's coming up now. And he does it, and she doesn't. Would you believe it? Well done. Pro triple flip. It's a cracker. What a great effort that was. I'll tell you what, I'm not a gambling man, but if I was, there's no way I would have put money on him landing that triple Salcho and her missing it. What a difference a day makes. Yeah, fantastic stuff. Well, Michel Sieber, you have gone up in my estimations, I tell you. That was a courageous performance. And I can tell you, he's a super guy. I had the pleasure of working with him a few years ago, and you're never going to meet a nicer guy than him. That deserves all the success in the world. Fantastic. And Daria has been rock solid on that Salcho. Love the program. The dulcet tones of Ed Sheeran, of course. Really good start on the twist, getting level 3 on that, and you can see him working on that sow, and she just seemed to lose the focus a little bit. Really made sure of that. Look how deep she goes down in the knee on the landing of the throw.
Told you I'd let them go.
Yeah, again, some really good transitions throughout this program. These two train in Sochi in Russia. So they're chasing that 64.83. And I think they'd be lucky to get in the 60s, to be honest, with a mistake on the sow. They'll have to wait and see. Their season's best score, 58.90. 61.24 they got in the World Championships. couple of years ago. Yeah, 56, 52, it's 5th place. Yeah, they were hoping for more than that. Yeah, a scratch of the head and a bit of a grimace as he looks up. It is 5th place in behind the Ukrainians. The Brits still leading. So a lot of Germans have made the trip here. And these are the former German national champions, bronze medalists from a couple of years ago, Annika Hocker and Robert Kunkel. Oh, yes. That will be a confidence booster. And nothing wrong with that either. Side-by-side triple saltos. They drifted apart a little bit, but they were clean as a whistle. She hung on to that. Enormous throw triple loop. On the twizzle. Yeah, high-octane stuff from the Germans. They could not have given that anymore. Annika Hocker, Robert Kunkel on tip-top form here. Well, remember, they've been on the podium before at Europeans. And that was a sensational start to their campaign here in Tallinn. That is for sure. So they've had a pretty good season. NHK Trophy, where they finished in 4th place. They got 67.37. 69.13 is their best score. Got that, what, 3 years ago at the Nebelhorn Trophy. Just love the energy level through this. From start to finish. And that really did define their performance, those Salchow. So you could see, I think she was just slightly short of rotation. Likely to get a Q, possibly. Yeah, looking down, she's got a Q on the Salchow. So remember, if you get a Q, that means you still get the base value for the element, but you will lose on grade of execution. So they've lost nearly half a point there. And then they're going to lose a little bit, maybe a point or so on the throw triple loop because of the quality of the landing. And I thought the last spin, she got a bit too much inside edge as she went into the sit position, and the spin sort of died on her a little bit, so the unison, their timing together wasn't quite right. So they're chasing that 64.83 from the Brits, and they're going to go just behind 62.68. That's good news for Anastasia and Luke for Great Britain. They're still leading. Hocker and Kunkel go into second place. Not much in it, though.
Next on the ice, representing Georgia, Anastasia Berulava.
So just one team to go in this penultimate group. Runners-up last year at the European Championships. They are the World Junior Champions. And they looked amazing in practice yesterday. Let's see if they can keep it going here. This is Anastasia Metlkina and Luka Berulava. Dicey on the lift, on the twist, sorry. And even the landing of the throw, not the quality that we're used to seeing from these two. It's still mighty fine. And down on the Salchow. Well, that really has thrown the cat amongst the pigeons, I can tell you. It's still a mighty fine skate, but nothing like the soarer performance that we've been seeing from them. In the Grand Prix finals, they got over 70 points. Remember, the leading score at the moment is 64.83. And I've got to be honest, I'm not sure they're going to beat that. It was a fascinating performance for me because right from the off, it looked to me as though Anastasia didn't really have a weight over her skate. She didn't feel comfortable. Looked like her toe slipped a little bit as she went into the twist, which affected the lift. It didn't get a good purchase on the spot there, so that affected the timing. Didn't have as much air time as she would normally have. Normally she's swinging from the rafters on that, and you can see no quality to the landing of the throw, and then didn't get the lift on the Salchow, and that is going to get an under rotation, I'm pretty sure, which is going to hurt them even more. Yeah, looking down, it has been given an under rotation, so yeah. So 2 elements there getting negative GOEs. And of course the component score is going to reflect the quality of the elements as well. Yeah, they need to take a deep breath because they're not going to like what they're going to see here, I don't think. But don't rule them out. They're a team that can come back. They can come back strong. So let's see, hold your breath. Ooh, 57.03, 5th place. Oh. And remember, we've got 4 teams still to go. Ouch. Great news for the Brits, though. Anastasia and Luke leading as we go into the final group. There's confirmation of how it stands with 4 teams to go. Really exciting for Anastasia and Luke Digby. Well done to them. And Nico and Robert gave it a good challenge. They're in second. That's the situation further down. Top 4 seeded teams still to go. So to get us underway, it'll be the team from Hungary, 2-time Hungarian national champions, 4th last year. Maria Pavlova and Alexei Sviatchenko. Then the Italians, Rebecca Ghilardi and Filippo Ambrosini. These 2 bronze medalists last year, silver medalists the year before. Penultimate team, Sarah Conti, Niccolo Macci, champions back in 2023. And last to go, winners of the Grand Prix final, 2-time national German champions, Minerva Fabian Haas and Nikita Volodin. They are in great shape, I can tell you. Runners-up in the Cup of China, winners in Angers in France, and red-hot favourites here. That's confirmation of how they'll go in this final group, all to play for, chasing that 64.83 from Anastasia and Luke. Doesn't that sound good? The Brits leading as we go into the final group. So there they are, the Hungarians first to go. 2-time Hungarian national champions. They competed in a couple of Grand Prix this season. Didn't start off the season that well. 5th place in Skate America. That seemed to get their mojo going and got things ticking in Helsinki in the Finlandia Trophy, where they finished in 2nd place. Won the Shanghai Trophy, bronze medalist in the Lombardia Trophy. Oh, they look here. Going through the prep for the twist. Team that have been together, well, this is their 3rd season together. So still very much a work in progress. These two, incidentally, the first Hungarian pair team to win a Grand Prix medal. That was their silver medal in Skate Canada back in 2023. And they did that in their first season together. So they'll be followed by the first of two Italian teams in this final group, Rebecca Ghilardi and Filippo Ambrosini. Bronze medalist last year, silver medalist the year before, a wealth of experience. They've been competing in the European Championship since 2019. These two made it into the Grand Prix finals by virtue of the fact they won a bronze medal in Angers in the Grand Prix of France and in the Finlandia Trophy, finished in 6th place in the Grand Prix finals. These two teamed up back in 2016. So. They know each other well, that's for sure. They're looking pretty sharp. So it'll be the champions from 2023 that follow them. Sarah Conti, Niccolo Macci. These two had a pretty good season this year so far, runners-up in France. They won the Cup of China, finished 4th in the Grand Prix finals. These two made the trip to Dundee this season as well, where they won the Tayside Trophy. And certainly a team not to rule out here. Supreme competitors, that's for sure. And they are the Italian national champions. And last to go, the team in tip-top form at the moment, the German national champions. Winners of the Grand Prix of France in Angers, runners-up in the Cup of China, but more importantly, winners of the Grand Prix final. Minerva Fabian Haase and Nikita Volodin for Germany. Remember, it's a German team in 2nd place at the moment. Annika Hocker and Robert Kunkel in behind the Brits. So yeah, these two have got to really keep their nerve here. They look to have had a good warm-up. So we've got a minute to go now. Hungarians first to go, Maria Pavlova and Alexei Shevchenko. Then the two Italian teams, Rebecca Ghilardi, Filippo Ambrosini, followed by Sarah Conti, Niccolo Macci, and last to go, the Germans, Minerva Fabian Haase and Nikita Volodin. It's going to be fascinating. Just to remind you, it's Anastasia Vapin-Law, Luke Digby leading for Great Britain, Annika Hocker and Robert Kunkel for Germany in 2nd, and the Poles, Chetanina and Wozniak in 3rd place as we go into this final group here in Tallinn. So that's it. Down to the nitty-gritty now.
On the ice, representing Hungary, Maria Pavlova, Alexei Savchenko.
So to get us underway in the final group, representing Hungary, Maria Pavlova and Alexei Savchenko. Bit of Tom Jones, can't beat that. Lovely clean start. Oh yes, perfect unison through the triple toes. Down on the throat. That's a shame. Throw triple flip. Well, they didn't give an inch there, did they? Came out with all guns blazing. Maria Pavlova, Alexei Savchenko for Hungary. Season's best score of 66.89. I tell you what, they might very well get close to that with that performance. Being reviewed. The triple twist was given a level 4 in real time. Technical panel had just taken a look at that again, and it's been dropped down to a 3. And death spiral being looked at the moment.
Turn me on. I just need your body, baby. From dusk till dawn.
So it's interesting just comparing the levels that the Hungarians got compared to Anastasia and Luke. And I can tell you that on the death spiral and the step sequence, Anastasia and Luke were getting level 4. These two got level 3s. So lost a little bit there. Perhaps the component score will help them a little bit. Speed across the ice and the quality of what they did was very good indeed. for the most part. See a little bit out of sync there, but got it back. See him counting and looking on every rotation.
Kiss.
Spy on me, baby.
Yeah, it was a fun program and it worked, didn't it? So 64.84 or more would give them the lead. Remember, they've had 66.89 this season so far. It's going to be close. It's going to be there or thereabouts, I think. Yeah, 65.88. They do go into the lead, but not by much. So Maria and Alexei for Hungary now leading. Anastasia and Luke for Great Britain in second. Anika and Robert for Germany in third. There's confirmation of how they stand at the moment. 3 to go.
Next on the ice, representing Italy, Rebecca Ghilardi, Filippo Ambrosini.
So 2 Italian teams back to back. And first up, silver medalist in Italian national championships this year, bronze medalist at Europeans last year, silver medalist the year before. Their bid to get on the podium again. Rebecca Ghilardi and Filippo Ambrosini. Of the twist. She's singled out on the axle. Well done, that was important. She had to work hard there. Throw triple Lutz. She needed it because they got nothing for the side-by-side jumps. You can't do a single. It's got to be a double or a triple. Well, all credit to them. They didn't let their heads drop. But that was quite a crucial error, that's for sure. Rebecca Ghilardi, Filippo Ambrosini for Italy. Yeah, just to put it into perspective, the base value of the double axel is 3.3. So if they'd done a good one, could get close to half a point as positive GOEs, so you're up around 3.8 points maybe. That's what they lost on that one element. So you can safely say they're 3.5 points down. And in this sort of field, you just can't give these teams that sort of margin. Yeah, they got 69.11 in the Lombardia Trophy. To be honest, I would imagine they're going to be in the low 60s. Here it is, just watch as she got too much skid on that. If you get your weight too far back on the skate going into the axle, it just, all the momentum, the life just falls out of the jump. She did really, really well on the throw. I know the hands went down, but it's a difficult throw. That throw triple Lutz. I've got to take the hat off to them because they didn't let their heads drop for a moment, even knowing how crucial that mistake was. So they're going to want to be in the 60s, that's for sure. Yeah, 60.95. It's not too bad, to be honest. 4th place it is. We've got 2 to go. And there's confirmation. So staying with Team Italy, the penultimate team, the champions from 2 years ago. What now for Sarah Conti and Niccolo Macci, the Italian national champions? I bet his heart rate has gone up a notch. Quite a delay on that twist. Oh, what a shame, couldn't control. The landing of the throw triple loop was enormous. Need this to be good, and it was. Foot perfect on the Salchows. Well, that was the performance of the afternoon for me. What a program that was. Sarah Conti, Niccolo Macci, their bid for gold again. Well, it wasn't bad at all, was it? Can you imagine if she'd have landed that throw triple loop right on the B of the bang, wasn't it? So just the one mistake. Technical panel have taken a look at the twist. That's gone down to a level 2. Death spiral been dropped a notch 2. That's down to a 3. They're looking at the lift at the moment. The thing that impressed me was the quality of the program, though. The speed with which they skated the program, the way they attacked it, and just the quality. They were so sharp. There wasn't a moment of doubt all the way through. He's trying to get the arms down to get the level there. Here's that loop. Oh, look how that ankle went over. Did so well to stay on her feet. This was crucial. It had to be clean. And clean it was. Amazing flexibility in the lift. So yeah, looking down, I can see the levels have gone down in a couple of places and a couple of elements, but the quality is going to see them through. They are going to be the leaders after this, I'm sure. Brilliant drama all the way through. So they're smiling at the moment. I'm pretty sure they're going to be smiling when they see the scores. What's their best? They've been in the 70s this season, 74-67 in the Lombardia. 68-52, they'll take that. They go shooting into the lead. Yeah, job well done, to be honest. I loved it. So the gauntlet has been thrown. How will they respond? Two-time German national champions, winners of the Grand Prix final this year. They look focused. Penny for your thoughts. Minerva Fabian Haas, Nikita Volodin for Germany. That had quality etched all over it. Oh, he worked hard there. Left side got away from him, but hung on. Triple sows. Nikita working hard. Not a moment of doubt on the throw triple loop. Never a moment of doubt. Confidence, sophistication, it had it all, didn't it? Brilliant, what a way to end this pair short program. Minerva Fabian Haas and Nikita Volodin for Germany. It's mind-blowing to me how these athletes can hold it together. They come here as the favourites. It's different pressures, isn't it, when the target's on your back and everybody's shooting for you. And they've handled it so, so well. Quite brilliant. He must be relieved. Dmitry Savin, Knut Schubert, Rico Rex, the team that coached these two in Berlin. Wasn't that a great look right from the off? Was she nervous? Not a bit of it. Well, it didn't show she was. Yeah, the best twist that we've seen so far. And the GOE was nearly 2 points. So they got, what, over 7.5 points for that first element. There's the throw. Doesn't get much better than that. 6.5 points in the bag for that element as well. And looking down, every element gets a positive grade of execution. The levels are good. It's going to be a great score. Yeah, they were flawless in the Grand Prix finals. They got 76-72 in their short program there. So this was mighty fine, that's for sure. Well, no one's been in the 70s yet. Could that change here? Yeah, 71-59. They'd have liked a little more than that. They've got a 1 point deduction. Time violation. That's a strange one this late on in the season. Could be crucial when it comes to the free. We'll see. There's still a lot at stake. It's all nip and tuck at the moment, but the Germans out in front. Sarah Conte, Nicolo Macchi in second place. Maria Pavlova and Alexei Savchenko in third. And the British champions in fourth place. What a great result that is for them. That's the situation further down. Real disappointment for the Georgians in ninth place. Can't believe I'm saying that. And there's confirmation that the Swedes and the team from Iceland won't qualify for the free. What a shame that is. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. What a great way to start this European Championships. It didn't disappoint, did it? That pairs short program. Loved it. Well, if you enjoyed it, there's more to come in, just over an hour. We've got the women in action. A chance now to look at some of the highlights from the top three. And there, Maria Pavlova and Alexei Savchenko in third place after a good short program for Hungary. They'll be pleased with that. There's their triple toes. They kept pushing all the way through the program. One of the few errors there, a hand down on the throw. But a really fun program. And in second place, it's Sarah Conte, Nicolo Macchi for Italy. A magnificent interpretation to the music of Carmen. We've seen it done so many times. This really made the difference, I think, at the end of the day, just stepping out of the throw triple loop. Side-by-side jumps, really good, but out in front again, the Germans. Minerva Fabian Haas and Nikita Volodin in tip-top form once more in the short program. They came in as the favourites and they held their nerve in some fashion. You can see how hard he had to work on that triple salto. She has got her head in a completely different place this season. Fantastic. Well, more to come in an hour or so. The women start their campaign, women's short program. Hope you can join me for that. For now, I'm going to get a little refreshment. See you in a bit.